Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys videos of workers doing their job perfectly part 12. But first please subscribe and ring the bell. Let's start. After applying and shaping the concrete into a niche smooth form, you can use a roller to imprint a pattern on it. A dishwasher's responsibilities are to maintain a clean kitchen, to wash and sort soiled dishes, and to keep the dish area free of clutter and organized. You need to be careful when you're working around saws. It's easy to make a bad move and get hurt. This worker knows his way around them, as he can take finished pieces and cut their brim with ease, making the job quickly. If you have grass that is in a hard-to-reach place or has to deal with weeds regularly, then you need a string trimmer to maintain your grass looking good. This worker is securing the insulation layer of a roof. This guy makes spray foam look like a new form of art, but the truth is he just has no room for error. And this is what builders who got their qualifications from Minecraft look like. They are completely unaffected by gravity and adjust the size of a brick by side. The next time you feel like complaining about your job, remember how these guys had to tile roofs so they don't leak. This airport worker knows how to fit 100 suitcases and small cargo hold of a plane, so that's where all the cracks in my luggage came from. If you've forgotten what it's like to write by hand, check out what this bird worker does even without a stencil. Who needs a pickup truck to transport almost 100 bricks when you have such a strong back? It looks like this never-ending pipe is gonna take forever to lay, but not for the guys, cause they make it easy. Here's how a true master sends a giant mountain of sand to the loader without any additional safety gear. Looks like budget cuts left this guy without enough special tools to break a multi-tons of rock, but his hammer and a few iron stakes were enough for him. This man doesn't need a nail gun at all because he's a nail gun. No matter how dirty a place is, this guy will get it back in a perfect condition with his pressure washer. Hey, somebody give me that guy's phone number, I need to clean my room. This city doesn't need special equipment to mark the streets because they have this guy who can do it faster and just by eye. This painter got so tired of climbing up and down the ladder that she literally made a ladder out of her legs. With a little tar and some gravel, these bird workers can make any hole disappear without blocking the road all night. Even while standing over water, these gardeners are able to make the hatch look silky smooth. This worker never uses wallpaper on walls because he does something more interesting than plain old wallpaper. And this is the guy behind all the perfect Christmas trees. Peeling a watermelon this smoothly takes two things, skill and a very sharp knife. You need to know how much pressure to apply and where, while your tool has to be sharp to go through this thick peel. Once the concrete has dried a little, this worker uses an evening tool to smooth the surface. In residential applications, plywood is placed in preparation for a vinyl floor install. Owners of fields, orchards, and farms hire fruit pickers to pick and pack fruit into boxes, bins, buckets, and baskets so it can be sold for profit. To cut an opening in the wall, this worker cuts cylinders in it that are then easily removed with his hands and a hammer. After placing the tiles on adhesive, a coat of grout has to be applied to the space between tiles to give the project a good finish and better insulate it from water. Watch this worker at work to see how scissors are produced. Now you know that the secret to perfectly even parking lot lies in the level 100 driving skill of this worker. We bet you will like that this road worker can connect these two lines on his first try. This man could replace an entire brick factory. Look at how quickly he makes bricks out of clay. Why some people can even cut along the dotted line with scissors, this guy can cut grass perfectly along a concrete path. This server looked like a hellish puzzle until this man got his hand on it. In America, it only takes a few minutes to prune trees, thanks to the geniuses behind the wheel of this boom mower. If you think this filthy pool is a loss, give these guys some time. If they were able to clean that by hand, they can clean anything. And now you know how high voltage power lines are installed 150 meters up. This guy is a master of balance. When you suddenly need another door, just call this guy with the basaw and he will cut it out quickly. The chef's excellent knife skills, skilled worker. The manufacturing process of bags in the factory, great modern machines. Craftsman and skillful carpet making. Top-notch sewing techniques, skilled worker. Sandblasters are also ideal for smoothing out abrasive surfaces and come in handy when refinishing items or prepping them for paint. Using an air-powered pressure gun, sand or other media is blasted at the surface at such a high speed. Pressure washing is the use of high-pressure water spray to remove filth from surfaces and objects. The volume of a mechanical pressure washer is expressed in gallons or liters per minute. Spray foam insulation is an insulation and air barrier material that seals walls, floors, and ceiling cavities against air movement. A pressure washer can blast away all the accumulated abrasives in your gutters, even in extremely filthy cases like this one. An automatic bread cutter is working. The process of making amazing snacks in the factory. Thanks to this genius, passing cars won't dump a butter on you. What's the difference between amateurs and professionals? Oh, it's the number of concrete pipes they break. Now you know how huge statues stay perfectly clean for years. And here's the largest chainsaw in the world in action. This is how Superman would remove rust from matter with his laser vision if he worked in a factory. These two have just cleaned and dried away in order to seal coat it, and you can see that they are doing it in the most perfect way. This is the strongest workout I ever seen. When choosing an expensive brick house, make sure that guy hasn't painted it. Now you know that cars also have a screen protectors, just like phones, and this is how they are put on. It may seem like these guys have made a very crooked concrete slab, but check out the results. They can make a fence for your house even before the foundation has been laid. Match bricks to form a path. Great skill of the worker. Ultra-modern automatic woolen rail production line. The ingenious skill of the tailor. To work this perfectly, the machine had to be calibrated regularly with the setting of the paint used. Protect the walls by covering them with concrete layers. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next coming video. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video.